Anthony, just whenever you start with, take us through that play where you caught it and ran 75 yards. What
Oh
did you
yeah.
see?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just a little tunnel screen. We run that every day at practice. So I think it just comes down to executing. Noga had an amazing block. That play doesn't get started without him. So I want to give a real shout out to him, and I hope everyone understands that. But when guys do their job, big plays like that happen. So I'm excited, but I'm more excited for this team can help us get a win.
When did you think on that play it was going to the end zone?
Really, when I caught it, I saw that open up. I'm like, yeah, there's no one gonna catch me. So I just had to make one miss, and after that, the rest was all daylight. Tried to catch up to Silas. That reminded me. I'm not sure if you guys remember Tyreek Hill catching. Can't remember his name, but the running back like 40 yards downfield. Me and him trying to just race to the end zone. So it's fun experience, and it's fun to be out there with your brothers doing that.
What did you think of the performance today? Did you feel like you guys were sharp, or did you feel like it's
Yeah, I say it's a little 50-50. There were definitely some things we need to clean up and execute on. But I mean, we did our job, so we got to win. But there's always stuff you can learn from. It wasn't the best offensive performance. Defense, they played lights out today. How they continue to play. So yeah, I mean, we got stuff to clean up offensively, and I think just take it week by week.
First time press into the fourth quarter as you begin Pac-12 play. How much should that help the Beavers moving forward?
Oh yeah, I think it just goes to show it's a 4-quarter fight, and it doesn't matter how much time is left. There's still time on that clock. So being up a couple scores at that point, we realized that we needed to go out there and put some more points on the board to really put this thing away. So I mean, it helps a lot because going into Pac-12. Everyone's good this year. There's not one team that's just far behind anyone else. So it's going to be a battle, week in and week out, and you're going to have to play football for 4 quarters, and I think we did that today.
Like you mentioned, obviously not the best outcome for the offense, but what does it mean to be able to just prove it to yourself that you guys are just one play away from finding the end zone? I
mean, I think that's something that we all know. We got guys on this team, and from quarterback to O-line to receiver to running back, tight end. We got guys in the room. So we all do our part to create explosives, and I think it's good to see. We don't have to go make a 9-10 play drive when we can go out and do it in one. So it's good, tempo wise for us. But obviously, like I said, we got more stuff to clean up, and we'll dive into this film tonight, tomorrow, and digest, and on to Washington State.
Anthony, I know that this was obviously your first week back after sitting out last week. How good did it just, first of all, feel to get back on the field, after sitting out for week 2?
Man, I love playing ball. So anytime I'm not out there, I'm frustrated. Whether it be practice, games, I'm a ball player. I love playing ball. So it feels amazing, just to be able to do my part, with everyone else on the squad. Sometimes I feel like when I'm not out there, I'm putting our team at risk, not at risk in that sense, but I'm just not out there being able to contribute, and that irritates me a lot. But being out there with the guys, there's nothing like it, and I'm just glad we got a win today.
I know you're a pretty humble guy, but you were 3 yards short from a 100-yard receiving game today. I mean,
3 yards short?
3 yards short. Does it sometimes make you, do you sometimes wish that, hey, can I just get one more ball my way? I know probably in the moment you don't know that, but as a receiver, you want to do as much as you can. Do you sometimes wish you could just get that little extra yardage, or the yards and stats not really matter to you really much in this game?
As long as we get a win, it doesn't matter. I thought I got 100. I didn't know I was 3 yards short, so that sucks to hear. But
sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
I'm glad we got the win at the end of the day. So that's all that matters.
One thing that I've watched over the last 3 weeks from you guys down in San Jose State, taking on UC Davis and now San Diego State, is that DJU's not afraid to throw the ball downfield. How much confidence does that give you and the rest of the receiving core that even when he throws, a deep pick or something like that he can shake it off and then come back on the next drive and make another big play like the play to you, 75 yards down, and you guys can just keep rolling and taking those shots as much as possible, just whatever it takes to get the win? Yeah, I mean, we put a lot of work in to have that trust and that confidence, and it's a two-way street. So it's been fun to work with him. Like I said, we got some stuff to clean up. But I mean, yeah, he's a hell of a ball player, and I'm glad we got that guy back there.
Staying on the topic of DJ, obviously he's been pretty clean so far this season today, being that outlier with the 2 interceptions. What type of, quarterback is he when he does have those mistakes? Do you guys feel like you have to pick him up, or is he, to himself, kind of locked in and shaking it off himself?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta flush it. There's not much else you could do, and that's something that we all collectively as a unit, we remind each other, whether that's, we get a false start penalty or interception or drop ball, flush it and it's on to the next play. We know what we can do offensively, so I mean, yeah, it sucks at the moment, but college football is a long game, so you got 4 quarters to play, and you just gotta forget about things sometimes. Good, thank you guys.